on the bold topics, and I am Anandamai. The journey from Purdah system to the parliament. This Muslim woman has incredible facts. Approach. Approach is such a word only, its expression of which makes the people around you show a face that they might not have even imagined. Approach is a word that can create a difficult situation in the present time. Approach is a word that can sometimes make you feel helpless and even ostracized. Very few have the courage to protest his community, rule and religion. If the word protest come in common life, then a mountain of difficulties and hardship starts breaking the existence of mental peace, despairing, and this woman protested step by step and protested in such a way that the blood of large population would boil. This is what happens, isn't it, when you put your modern views on matters related to religion and tradition. This is what happens when you leave a big impression of your modern views on someone's thought. We are going to talk about that Muslim woman. After knowing whom, if you have harbored any negative thoughts towards Muslim, when you may regret yourself. 299 members of the Constituent Assembly, 15 were women and begum. Pasi Ijaz Rasul was the only Muslim woman. She was born in a Zamindar family, but she stood in staunch opposition to the Zamindari system and hence she is well known. She strongly supported the abolition of Zamindari. She did a serious religion things when she went to cast her vote without Purdah and the Maulvi issued a fatwa against her. Begum Kudwasi Ijaz Rasul was a supporter of Hindi and she believed that Hindi should be considered a national language and minorities should also learn Devanagari. She was against the formation of Pakistan. She was against Jinnah. She was against reservation for minorities. Although in the previous video I also mentioned Dakshayani. She was from Dalit community and she was also against Dalit reservation. She wanted that there should be no caste barrier in independent India. Reflecting on the report of the advisory community on minorities, she said, "We as Muslims do not want any privilege for ourselves, but we also do not want to be discriminated against. That is why I say that this, as citizens of a great country, we share the aspiration and hopes of the people who live here and at the same time respect and justice." She was also against the British government election in which separate elections were held for minorities. She wants India to become a secular country and all political rights should be equal here. She said her speech in the Constituent Assembly that reservation for minorities would be like a suicide weapon forever, which would separate them from the majority of the country forever. Dakshayani and Begum had similar views. Both were against reservation and separate electorates for their communities and they wanted to be accepted as citizens of India who do not get reservations. She wanted equality and unity. She wanted equality. According to an article published in Deccan Herald, she said, "In my opinion, reservation for minorities is a self-destructive weapon. It keeps alive the spirit of separatism and communalism, which should be ended forever." She believed that Muslims should conform to the mainstream of Indian politics thoughts because in a secular state there is no place for a separate electorates or religion-based reservation. For this, she went against his own Muslim community and supported the proposal of this reservation for Muslims. When Sardar Patel proposed a separate electorates for minorities and removal of reservation in the Constituent Assembly, she supported it. Apart from politics, she was also very interested in literature and sports. She also liked traveling. In this time, she overcame all the restrictions that hindered him from becoming an outstanding personality. She was an advocate of adopting independent thinking and living life on the terms of one's own ideas. She had written an autobiography named Purdah to Parliament, a Muslim woman in Indian politics. Apart from this, she also wrote another book named 3 weeks in Japan. She held the post of President of Indian Women Hockey Federation for 20 years. At the same time, she was also the President of the Asian Women's Hockey Federation. The Indian Women's Hockey Cup was named after her. In the year 1952, she was elected MLA from Shahabad Assembly constituency of Uttar Pradesh and then a member of Rajya Sabha from Uttar Pradesh. In 1954, she had to resign from Rajya Sabha due to being a member of two houses. 1969 to 1989, she remained a member of the Uttar Pradesh Legislative Assembly. Between 1969 and 1971, she was the Minister of Social Welfare and Minorities. In view of his important contribution in social work, she was awarded Padma Bhushan in the year 2000. She joined the Muslim League in the 1930 with her husband under the Government of India Act 1935. Muslim League dissolved in India in 1950. Begum Aziz Rasool joined Congress. Begum Kudwasi was born on 4 April 1908 into a ruling family of Malerkotla, a Muslim state in undivided Punjab. His father's name was Nawab Zulfikar Ali Khan. She was married at an early age to Nawab Ijaz Rasool of Uttar Pradesh. She left this world on 1 August 2001 at the age of 92 in Lucknow.